Hi everyone. Happy Fat Tuesday and Paczki Day if you're in the Chicago or Midwest area. And I am here today with my managing broker, Kerri Insco, and I thought it would be nice for us to get you ready for the spring selling season and just to have a little discussion because we have so many agents in my office. And I wanted to get Kerri's perspective about what she's hearing from the agents in her office because we're all working this market really tough and we don't always get a chance to talk to each other.
Right.
So, this is Kerri, and I was
Hello.
so happy she could join me today. And so, let's just talk about what you hear from the other agents about the housing market and what's going on with their sellers these days.
The sellers' houses are going very fast. They're getting multiple offers on them, and it can be up at 1 o'clock today, and they have multiple offers by 6 or 7 o'clock at night. So they're moving very fast.
Moving very fast. And that was one thing that we were talking about that some sellers are getting nervous about putting their homes onto the market.
Right, they are. And some sellers are wondering, okay, if my house goes on the market and I can't find anything fast enough, so what do you do on that situation, Eileen?
Well, when we review the seller's requirements for their new home, we look at what's currently available in the market. I like to take people out and show them a few homes to get a clearer idea of what they're looking for. And then if we don't see something that we like at that time that's available for them to purchase immediately, I like to circle dial around that subdivision, which that means, hey, there's one home that is available in the subdivision, for example. And usually when one home sells, then the neighbors think about selling their homes. So by circle dialing, then I can see if anyone else in that subdivision is motivated. And then what we can do is do an off-market situation where we work with that particular seller then, and the people who are looking and I am looking for, we can coordinate that schedule for them so nobody feels bumped out of their house and bumped out or rushed in that market. So, yeah, so it kind of works out better for everyone. And
do you look in the private network, which we have now, where somebody may be putting their house on the market a couple of weeks from now? Maybe they're painting or doing some repairs in the house before it goes on the market. We have that option too. Do you look in there for your sellers that are buying?
Yes, we look in the private market, and in that private market, it does give you like a glimpse into the house. Sometimes there is pricing, sometimes there isn't. Sometimes they're allowing showing, sometimes they're not. So we just have to take each home on a case-by-case basis and look at that as the avenue and then work with that listing agent on that side to see what we can arrange.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So let's move on to buyers. So what are you hearing on the buyer situation?
All of you are working very hard. You are showing buyers multiple houses because if they put an offer on one home, there's multiple offers on that home already. So then your client may not win that offer, even if they're going over list price and doing different things to try to make the offer look better. So you're showing more homes with multiple offers, and some agents are actually putting multiple offers on 6, 7, 8 different homes and not getting that home for their client.
I was recently in that situation last summer. So I work with a client, I believe we started in May, and we had been in some multiple offer situations, and then they eventually moved into their home in October.
Right.
And I don't like my buyers to remove contingencies like a home inspection or an appraisal. So that was part of the situation. And I don't like my clients to have to make up any gap in an appraisal. I think it should be, this is what we're going to offer. I don't believe that the buyers should have to stick their neck that far out in order to purchase a home. So selling, showing multiple homes and creating multiple offers, it has to be right for my buyer clients. So, and I don't pressure.
I agree, because when they go over the price, they have no equity in that home.
Correct.
And it will be quite a while before they do.
Right. And then they have to play catch up for how many years. So, I don't like that situation for my buyers. So that's why we didn't win everyone, but I did win 5 multiple offer situations last year, which is really good for my buyers.
That is good.
So great communication with listing agents and being able to represent your buyers in a great situation, showing how well qualified they are. They weren't always the highest offer either. So we worked through it. But
that's great.
Yeah. And I've heard agents in the office saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm up to 15 offers, and how many times am I going out?" So, we try to help everyone individually and get them to their ultimate goal. So, if you're on the fence about selling or purchasing at this time, let's have a sit down and let's go over your situation, because every situation is unique, and we'll make the magic happen.
And you're very good at that. You're very good at sitting down with your buyers and going through a buyer consultation. You're very good at doing that with your sellers, a consultation, so that they're more educated and they have more options, which I like.
Yeah, I like that too, because then when we go into that situation where a brand new house comes on the market and we have that multiple offer situation as a possibility, we can jump. And it's not how high, but it is how fast we can get that offer into, that listing agent and start that great rapport to show how great our clients are and get the perfect home for them.
Yes, so, that's awesome.
Well, I thank you for your time.
Anytime.
And then if you're not familiar, here is what a Paczki looks like.
Yes, they're very good.
So this is glazed with raspberry. So happy Paczki Day, happy Fat Tuesday, and let us kick off this spring market and have it with a bang. All right, have a great day. I will talk to you soon. Take care.